Welcome back to another episode of Just Mad Cars. Today I'm giving the SAAB a bit of a winter clean, a winter detail. So it's not a full winter detail, but it's as close as it can be because I don't really know what I'm doing. So you might as well just join me on this journey because I don't know what I'm doing. Before I started anything, I took a look around my car just to get a better idea of the job at hand. Your car can make you believe that it's cleaner than it actually is. So I always run my finger on some of the panels, as in the past I've underestimated how thick the layer of dirt is.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Because of how dirty the SAAB was, I gave it a rinse to help lift off the loosest of dirt. If it wasn't this dirty, I might have skipped straight to the pre-wash stage. And the first stage is Auto Finesse Citrus Power. I'm only using Auto Finesse products simply because that's what I was told was good, and I haven't done any research, so I'm just starting with one. Citrus Power is a pre-wash, so you spray that on first before you put the snow foam on. So that's what I'm going to do next. Detailing is paint maintenance and should be looked at in the same way as scheduled, general or regular maintenance. Common car washes can make your paint worse because a lot use products and equipment that don't protect or enhance the paint. Instead, they give an illusion of beautiful paintwork, but if you look closer, you will see that this is not the case. One of the most common issues caused by poor washing techniques are swirl marks. This is where the dirt has been rubbed into the paint as it wasn't washed off. The next step is Auto Finesse Iron Out. So this, you spray this onto the lower parts of the car, like the wheels. I'm going to spray it on like the front bumper and stuff, maybe the grille, because I haven't washed this car in quite a while. After that, it's kind of one step. So I spray this on and then I'm going to spray Avalanche Snow Foam on top. It's like putting your car in a bubble bath basically. So you spray it on and then it lifts the rest of the dirt off, and then you just spray it off and then you wash it by hand. So you'll see them steps as well. But to use the Avalanche, you got to pour it into one of these, and then this connects to the hose, well, the pressure washer, and then it will all spray out. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of tar buildup, and this breaks down the tar and other rubbish that sticks onto the paint, which you can't get off with just soap. It dissolves all the bonded dirt without being abrasive. The purple means that there's been a reaction with the iron out, and I personally think it looks sick. Snow foam is also a pre-wash stage. In some cases, I might have just skipped the other stages and began with this. You have to let it thaw for a few minutes so it can drag the dirt off, but I don't mind because I think it looks pretty. So the next step is Lava Shampoo. It's strawberry milkshake scented. I use it with some lamb's wool mitt. I had an Auto Finesse one, but it disintegrated because I used it too many times. So I bought this one off eBay for like £5. So I've already mixed it in the bucket, and I'm going to use a 2-bucket system. So a 2-bucket wash method is you have 1 bucket for the soap and 1 bucket to rinse your mitt. You put it in the soap, wash your car, and then you dip your mitt, just the clean water one, and then you dip it back inside soap so that the soap stays cleaner than the actual mitt. So I'm just allowing the Avalanche to dwell, to do its job, and then I'm going to rinse it off and I'm going to start giving it a scrub. Use lamb's wool because it's natural, you understand, soft at rest. For those of you that don't know what a grit guard is, you can use it to rub your mitt against it to remove the loose debris that you've picked up on your car, so it stays in the bucket rather than your wash mitt. I'm also using Imperial Wheel Cleaner, just a wheel cleaner basically. Just the way that you use lava for the paint, for the body, this is for the wheels. Now you can give the car a scrub, or a contact wash as it can also be referred to. To finish the wash stage, Aquifer. It's a hydrophobic rinse aid. So basically all you do is you spray it on whilst the car's still wet, and then wash it off. The hydrophobic molecules form a protective layer over the paint.
You're so beautiful, yeah.
I really like this because it seems to protect like a wax, but it is much easier to apply. However, it doesn't make the car shine as much as I thought it would, but it does last for 3 months. Drying is just as important as washing. Personally, I like to use different wash towels so that I can avoid streaks from where water dries. Otherwise, it feels like I've just wasted my time because I'll probably have to wash the car again. So now the car's all clean and shiny and that, we're gonna make it even more shiny by first off claying it. So we've got to use this Auto Finesse clay bar, but you have to use it with Auto Finesse Glide as well, so that it can slide across the paintwork. So we're gonna get to that now. Apparently you'll be very surprised at what you find after you clay your car. So you think the car's clean, but really and truly it's still disgusting. So this is the next step before I begin the polishing and waxing and all them things there. I did some research online and I learned that I didn't need the whole bar of clay. So I cut a bit off. That way I could also get a few uses from the bar. I dipped the clay in warm water to make it easier to shape. It was my first time claying a car and I was really surprised at how easy it was and how instant the results are. Also, I found it really satisfying because you feel your paint getting smoother each time you run the bar over an area. So guys, this is what I was saying. This started off white, but look at that, all the dirt. Even though the car was just cleaned, this is all the dirt that came off it. This is what I'm saying about how the lies that your paint tells you. You think it's shiny, but that's the amount of dirt that's still on the actual paint. So this is why detailing is necessary. Radiance is part of Auto Finesse's hard wax collection, but in an easy to use cream formula. It is made from natural carnauba wax and gives the paint a deep shine. It's the first step I took in protecting the paint, but I can't help but think I should have applied it last. Next step is to actually coat the paint, so give it some form of a coating. It's called tough prep. Use it with a microfiber cloth, polish it in or whatever. Coating the car is what keeps it looking cleaner for longer. Tough Prep is not a thick gloopy product, so it didn't haze the way Radiance and other polishes do. Last step, well actually second to last step, is applying Tough Coat paint sealant. So we apply Tough Prep and now you have to apply the Tough Coat sealant, which is to finish it off, to protect the paint from the elements. The process of applying this Tough Coat is the same as the last two. It was the final protective layer I applied to the paint, and at this point I couldn't help but get excited at what the car was beginning to look like. So now the last step, like the final step, like that's it, this is it done. I'm adding glisten spray wax. I don't think I really need to add it, but because I want it to be so shiny, like I want it to look, I want the car to look so, like I want someone to look at the car and go, whoa, this car is clean. I'm adding this just to add that last shine. It is the last step now. Thank you for watching so far. I always enjoy using the spray wax as it's so easy to use and it adds to the shine. In the past I've used other spray waxes alone, but it takes a while to build up a long lasting shine. So if you ever wanted to have a visual idea of what the Tough Coat and the Tough Prep does, this. So it's meant to, this is a plastic, this is a rubber glove, latex glove, yeah? So it's meant to be elasticated. But look at it now, it's flipping hard. Like it's actually it's like paper now. So it's the Tough Coat and the Tough Prep has formed onto the glove to give a protective layer. You're done now. So we finished washing the car now. The car, as you can see, is looking just so beautiful at the moment, so shiny, you know. It was hard work, but we got there in the end. So for all of you that had no experience with detailing, have never even heard of it, never obviously maybe even cared about it, I hope you watched this video and learned a little bit today. I'm not expecting you to start detailing your cars, obviously, but you know, I appreciate the fact that you enjoyed it, maybe even enjoyed it. So yeah guys, we've been Just Mad Cars. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.